I noticed a trait that I have that I didn't like, and I decided that yeah, I mean, I saw a trait, I didn't like it, and it was too much to really dress down completely, and I just like dealt with a small portion of it. Like I couldn't really cut the the habit out entirely, but I reeled it in just a little bit. I just reeled it back in just a little bit, and then carry on in my natural or whatever, you know. And I was gonna come back and deal with the rest of this shit later, right? You know, turns out that that you don't have to. By the time that you reel it in a little, you know that the the entire expenditure, it might be unnecessary. And I'm like, well, I mean, this is not a thing for me to be sure or unsure about. It's just not even it's what is it called? Maybe I wonder if that is. I want to substitute a word. I'm not sure it's the right time to yet. I think you have to wait like increment of freaking 20 days or weeks or something to use the word after you get accustomed to just knowing it. But okay, that trait, right? It may still be around. It may not be. It may be gone. I mean, because I think that even if I raise my conscious level, that I could still fall back down. So I seen it the other day in Don Lemon, the same trait, and he did the same thing, but he reeled it in because he was on camera, and he had to. So I guess he's gonna be dealing with that shit later. Because the thing is, right, is I'm not, I don't have to be subjected to a lot of, to all of the it's like corrupted algorithm. Generally, it spurns from having a different take on I guess what is important, but how it's represented, like why do I even have to ponder or consider whether or not a ex-CIA agent would have any designs on becoming a mass media spokesperson and embedded asset? Then when you find yourself as that, you successfully attained basically the position that you wanted, just to come out and tell everybody that you're no longer in the CIA, that you're ex-CIA. Well, like is that the end game? Because that it already like it's a thing now. It's in the paradigm, So like it will have an effect that it redirects or it's a distraction from which you can just mold the the masses. But did you have to actually postulate that ridiculous nonsense though? Like I don't know. Like I wouldn't know if you didn't do anything. I wouldn't know anything. And after you do all that you can. Like, I still don't know anything, and so your job is to act confused, like you don't understand something at particular times. So at particular instances, you're supposed to act confused, and that's your job. And but whatever. I mean, that's not my problem anymore. I could just easily forget about that as soon as I get, to a place where I feel happy enough that things like knowing about shit like that was a futile, or still is a futile exercise. Like, I don't have to, But anyway, I'm entertaining it now because this is what I do now. If I got to that point, I wouldn't even use a phone or make videos. I'd throw this thing in the garbage and just walk away. So it's kind of like what dude was saying about old ladies having a little dog. It's because people don't talk to them and they have to hand out church literature or Jehovah's Witnesses, like pamphlets and things to people to get to talk to them. Like they're like hackers now. They hack into conversations with people. But that's funny because there's a trick to where, like basically the split personalities thing is more actually what it is. There's a book called The Edidorfa where they question that if you're ever less alone than it said when you think you're alone, you've never been less alone or something like that. And then also, if you have a list of people that you want to see make the crossover, the fastest way to do it is to isolate yourself, is to reach self-isolation. Is that the peak of arrogance? Are you ready to become the Leviathan? Because it's new level shit. Maybe it's the gods, but I don't want to say the gods this time. Like, I just want to say Leviathan.